I'm here with filmmaker Tamar Bird. How does it feel to have your film the night session at the ReelWorld Film Festival?
It feels amazing. Every filmmaker wants to have their film in any festival, so it feels really good to be here.
So the night session. Now, tell me a little bit about your film. I know we spoke a while ago in studio, but tell me a little bit more about the film.
It's about a 16-year-old girl named Brittany James who decides to take her parents for hostage in the middle of the night to try and scare them into loving each other again. And then from there, things don't go her way, and then she's left to deal with the consequences of her actions, but also really showing the real truth of the purpose. Yeah.
And there's a time in every child's life where they want to take their parents hostage. But what was the inspiration for this film? Because, it's really interesting that a kid takes control and really tries to, create a situation for their parents.
It was my personal experience. I didn't actually try and do anything crazy with my parents.
Wait a second.
Let's just put that out there.
Yeah.
It's sort of like a dark, twisted fantasy, revenge fantasy for my parents. I was dealing with being the eldest in my family out of the siblings.
And how many siblings?
I have 3, and one older who's my half sister, and then with my parents, my mom, my father, I'm the eldest. So with that being said, I dealt with their dwindling relationship, and then me being the eldest and knowing what's going on, having an idea and always being put in the middle and have to sort of play their therapist. So that was my inspiration.
And maybe even feeling responsibility for your siblings?
Definitely protecting them and making sure that my sister didn't have to go through what I had to go through. So I'd sort of shelter her and deal with that. So.
And I watched this film before I interviewed you last time a while ago, but it's really funny. I thought it was pretty. I mean, it's serious, but it was really entertaining. So, what was it like for you as a director creating those comedic beats?
I deal with my family. We have a lot of humor. Yeah. So a lot of things that are supposed to take serious, we twist it into something not so. So humor comes naturally for me, I would have to say. So it was easier writing, but to write what makes me laugh may not necessarily make the general public laugh. So having to really balance that act and do that happy medium, it was really difficult. Yeah.
And casting the actress, who in a sense is playing a younger version of you, how did you find her, and what was it like working with her?
Well, with Vanessa Morgan, we actually, Stephanie Gorin was the casting director. She actually approached us with Vanessa and said she would do great with the part, saw her reel, we said yes. And she was a lot daintier than I am. So we did have a movement coach to get her into the whole basically bad girl feeling of it. So she ended up just incorporating everything, just getting deep into her feelings and just being amazing.
And where's the best place for us to find out more information on you and your projects and this film as well online?
The best way is go to citylife.com, www.citylife.com, and that's the best way. Yeah.
Great. Well, thank you so much, and it's so nice to see you again. Congrats.
Thank you.
I'm Katie Uhlmann reporting for Katie Chats in downtown Toronto.